In the end, McDonald Steeplechase, race 5 over 3,600 metres. The grey Region the favourite at 5-2.
Now. And the Crown on Casey Boy, and further out Contract Region, the Orchardist, all the way well as they come down towards the first now. Here's a good charge at it. Casey Boy, Contract, Tangahari and Hasty Manor, they've all reached and got over the first quite safely. About 2 lengths to Wainui up on the outside of Crown on further back when they settle down. Then came Region over on the inside of the Orchardist, and Wren's Pride out 3 deep last of all. But Casey Boy's a free goer and he's got the lead going out of the straight. Heading down towards the treble on the first round down the side of the 1,600 metre point. The first lap, it led by 1.5 lengths, Casey Boy. 2 Hasty Manor and Contract, 2 to Tengahari, the Orchardist, Wren's Pride, Wainui, 3 then to Region, and last of all Crown on. Here's the first of 3. Casey Boy ran it down badly but landed about 1.5 lengths in front of Contract as they come to the second. Further back then Wainui quickly making ground from Hasty Manor. Getting into that jump, Crown on's dropped out to the tail of the field, and Region's back second last. They've gone over the third down the side and over 4 on their course of 17 fences, and Casey Boy goes into the back about 2 lengths to Wren's Pride, and now crosses over second. 3/4 Contract third, 1 length in Hasty Manor, 2 lengths further back Wainui as they go to this next double along the back, and they're 3 to Tengahari. Region starting to improve around the outside of the Orchard as they go to the next, and 4 lengths to Crown on last of all. Here's the second of the double at the 850. Casey Boy jumped it well. Wainui got into it. He dropped back to 4th, and the leader is Casey Boy about 2 lengths in front of Wren's Pride. 1.5 lengths Contract, 3 to Wainui, 1/2 Hasty Manor, 1.5 lengths Region making ground, 2 to Tengahari on the outside of it, the Orchardist, and 2 last of all to Crown on. 15 lengths spanning the field over the first of the double at the school on the first lap, and the leader is Casey Boy. 1.5 lengths Wren's Pride, 2 to Contract, 1.5 lengths the grey now Region moving up on the outside of Wainui. 1 length in Hasty Manor, 4 the Orchardist, Tengahari, and Crown on last of all. At the second of the double, running up with about 2,200 metres to go, and the leader still Casey Boy. He's 1 length in front of Wren's Pride, 1.5 lengths Contract. Wainui's up on the inside of Region, racing a little wide. Then Hasty Manor the fence, 2 lengths further back than the Orchardist, Crown on, and Tengahari dropped out to the rear. Here's the jump in front of the crowd, down in the one in front of the stand as they come around after going a lap, and the leader still Casey Boy. Region starting to improve. Wren's Pride goes up second. Casey Boy, Wren's Pride ran that jump down rather badly, particularly the leader, and now Wren's Pride went up to Casey Boy with a lap to go, and they've got about 1,600 metres to go, 8 fences to get over, and Casey Boy about a neck Wren's Pride. 2 to Contract, Region the outside, 1.5 lengths Wainui on the outside of it. Crown on's improved, followed by Hasty Manor the Orchardist, and 2 to Tengahari, given a touch of the whip as last of all. They're bunched up, and the grey Region letting go now, raced up on the outside of the 1,500 metre mark and heading down towards the treble now, and Region's got his head in front. The greys raced up to head off Casey Boy and Wren's Pride. Here's the first of 3. Region joined Casey Boy, Wren's Pride together. Wainui quickly making ground to the next one. Oh, Casey Boy went through it. The rider was almost out of the saddle. He lost ground there and over that one, and Wren's Pride crossed over to lead. Now from Casey Boy, Region, Wainui was tightened up there, and Crown on going around them. Wainui was checked when they bunched up. Contract the fence, and 2 to the Orchardist and 3 to Hasty Manor. Heading down the back, and they've got 5 jumps to get over, 1,000 to go. Region on the outside with Crown on. They've gone up to Wren's Pride as they race to the jump at the 1,000 metre mark, 3 in line. Region didn't handle it well, and over that one it's Crown on the outside with his head in front of Wren's Pride as they go to the next. They're a length in front. Casey Boy balanced up again and got to third from Contract. Region starting to struggle a little. Wainui back on the inside of him from the Orchardist. 3 jumps to get over at the 800 metre mark, and it's Crown on and Wren's Pride who won't give in. Now Contract went up quickly on the outside to join them from Casey Boy. Then Wainui working his way through, and Region got into that jump. 2 jumps to get over, 600 metres to go, and the Orchardist putting in a long run. It's a great go with 2 to get over now. Contract, Crown on fighting it out from Wren's Pride, and the Orchardist running on. Over the second last they go. Wren's Pride went down. The favourites are struggling at the moment, and it's Crown on the inside being tackled by the Orchardist, and Contract the centre. Wheeling for home, 1 jump to get over, and the Orchardist on the outside put his head in front of Contract. They've beaten off Crown on, then a gap in the field to Region and Wainui, but the Orchardist first start over the big fences has raced to the front, straightening up now from Contract and Crown on and Region, and the Orchardist comes to the last with Contract going out after him again. The Orchardist comes to it, lands about a length in front of Contract and Crown on, and the Orchardist making his debut over the fences is coming away, and the Orchardist wins it by a length to Contract, 1/2 to Crown on third, 2 lengths to Region, then Wainui, a long way back Hasty Manor and to Casey Boy, and Wren's Pride came to grief along the back here. Wren's Pride has gone.
And the Orchardist having his first start over the big fences at 6 to 1, and that was the first time that he's run a place in his life. Contract second at 7 to 1, Crown on third at 12s, and the favourite Region ran fourth at 5 to 2. In the Wedgwood handicap over 1,600 metres, Caesar's Right was the favourite at 7 to 2, but plenty of punters had a lot of respect for Moonee Valley specialist I'm a Guy.
Racing, Diotheus on the inside, beat the grey, Katie's Boy out. Archeringa began fast with I'm a Guy, and further out Midian. Tard Regis ridden up close towards the lead today, and they're followed by Street Music. Then Caesar's Right, followed by Jungle Habit. Angelo's Bay trapped deep further back in the field as they run to the first turn from Path to Riches, and Burano's Wide going right around the outside, but Tard Regis in front into the back, 12.50 out, about a half Angelo's Bay. Street Music third from Diotheus, Burano. Archeringa, Jungle Habit, Caesar's Right, further back than in the field, Path to Riches, 2 lengths then to I'm a Guy. He's a fair way back from Midian, followed on the outside by the Boxer, then well out of that ground Thunder of Lemnos. In front of him is Irish Diplomat and Katie's Boy back third last. At the turn of the 850 metre mark, Tard Regis on the inside, about a half Angelo's Bay, 2 lengths to Diotheus, Street Music, 2 to Burano, Archeringa, followed by Jungle Habit, Caesar's Right. The Boxer pulled out deep around Path to Riches, I'm a Guy. Katie's Boy back on the fence from Midian, well back Irish Diplomat, and last of all Thunder of Lemnos. They race up with about 550 metres to go. Angelo's Bay went up on the outside to head off now. Tard Regis. Street Music went to third, a length and a half. Burano, Diotheus, and then a gap in the field to I'm a Guy running on from the Boxer. But it's Angelo's Bay, 4.50 out. The leader tackled quickly by Street Music, and Street Music going like a winner. White looked over his shoulder. He went for home race, 2 lengths Burano. Angelo's Bay further back from I'm a Guy from Diotheus. Street Music straightened up 2 in front. Burano looked to be the only danger, and I'm a Guy now getting home quickly. Street Music the leader into the straight. I'm a Guy finishing rapidly though, is coming at the leader and races up to grab the lead. I'm a Guy going home a mile the better. Thunder of Lemnos from a long way back, but I'm a Guy races away and beats Street Music 2 lengths. 2 lengths Thunder of Lemnos third. Then Burano, Diotheus, Katie's Boy, the Boxer, followed by Path to Riches, Angelo's Bay. Well back Caesar's Right, Irish Diplomat, and then Midian. Further back Jungle Habit, Tard Regis second last, and last of all is Archeringa.
Well, that brought up a winning double for trainer Mrs. Kath Smith. I'm a Guy, 13 to 2, and he grows a leg at Moonee Valley, and every time they threaten to put him over the hurdles, he comes out and wins a race. Street Music 5 to 1, Thunder of Lemnos 9 to 1, and the favourite Caesar's Right, a poor effort at 7 to 2. In the lucky last, the Bertram Blackbird handicap, 2,600 the journey to favourite Zamgary at 3 to 1.
Italian Verdict, one of the best to begin near the inside with Sincerely Yours and Mandator. Gogong, the jump of the grey, further out in the track showing speed. From the outside is Lackland going up towards the lead, easing behind them, Stop and Think. Further back was Our Baron. Over on the inside, Italian Verdict followed in behind the field by Quo Bite when they settle into stride. Well out of its ground early, Secret Diamond, followed by Bare Fist, second last Zamgary, and last of all is Isolate. Gogong in front. Around the turn with 2,100 metres to go, it's Gogong the jumper, 3/4 of a length to Lackland, a length and a half further back Sincerely Yours over on the inside of Stop and Think. 2 to Mandator, a length and a half further back was Our Baron, covering up Italian Verdict. They're followed by Desperate Sweep, Quo Bite. Further back in the field, Bare Fist going around the outside now of New Summer is a fair way back. Over on the inside, then down the home straight, Secret Diamond, 2 to Zamgary, back second last, and Isolate brought up the rear. Gogong the leader with the circuit to go, 17.50 out, led by a length and a half. Stop and Think, the steeplechaser, pulled out wide and goes up around the outside to second on the outside of Lackland. In fact, Stop and Think is sealed up on the outside to join Gogong going to the 1,600. 2 lengths Sincerely Yours third on the inside of Lackland, and they're 4 or 5 lengths Mandator on the outside of Quo Bite. Italian Verdict taken off the fence, and Our Baron pushed out 4 deep, a length and a half Desperate Sweep, Secret Diamond. Then the outside Bare Fist, 3 lengths Zamgary, followed by New Summer, and 4 to Isolate last of all. At the 13.50 metre mark, and it's Gogong in front. He drifted away from the rail, and Sincerely Yours got up on his inside. As they sweep down the back, Sincerely Yours went through to join Gogong, 2 to Stop and Think. A length Our Baron quickly went up 4th. On the fence was Lackland, followed, pulled to the outside by the jumper Bare Fist. Desperate Sweep, Italian Verdict just behind them as they bunch up, 2 lengths to Zamgary, improving around Secret Diamond. On the fence, Mandator hard ridden, and 2 lengths further back, New Summer, 3 to Quo Bite, and 4 to Isolate. At the turn of the 850 metre mark, old Gogong is battling on again. He drew a half length in front. Sincerely Yours looked beaten. Our Baron quickly went up on the outside now to second from Sincerely Yours, the fence, and they're followed by Lackland, who's over on the rails, now pulled out very wide as Zamgary. Desperate Sweep getting away from the rail. Then further back, Italian Verdict, and back behind the Mandator Tour starting to get a run up on the fence from Secret Diamond. Then New Summer, 600 metres to go. Go Gong about a length in front of Lachlan, the challenger, the outside. Desperate Sweep has got out and pushes Zamgari 4 deep from Mandator back on the fence, and the others are struggling. Our Baron's gone. Secret Diamond starting to run on again, but it's Go Gong spearing away, 2 lengths in front turning. He's a couple of lengths to Lachlan. Desperate Sweep, Zamgari. Secret Diamond trying to get a runners running on from Mandator, but Go Gong straightened up the grey, the jumper, by 2 lengths. Second, Desperate Sweep. Secret Diamond can't get out from Zamgari. Lachlan battling on. Go Gong the leader, 150 metres to go. Can he hang on? Desperate Sweep is coming after him. Then Secret Diamond. Go Gong still in front with 80 to go. He's going to do it, the New Zealand jumper. Go Gong is the winner. Go Gong comes away to win by 3/4. Secret Diamond second. Ahead third is Desperate Sweep. Then Mandator, Lachlan, Zamgari. 10 lengths to Bare Fist. Sincerely Yours. Italian Verdict didn't fire. Neither did Our Baron. Further back, New Summer. Then Crowbite, followed by Stop and Think and Isolate last all the way.
But the only thing he hasn't been around in last week is the Tour de France. Go Gong at 10 to 1, Secret Diamond 16 to 1, Desperate Sweep at 8 to 1, and the favourite unplaced Zamgari at 3 to 1. A check of the doubles. The extra in Melbourne 4 and 8, 28.30. Daily double 2 and 1, 17.20, and the quadrella 8, 2, 1, 7, 1804.85. In Sydney, the extra 8 and 16, 101.85, and the daily double 5 and 1, 17.40. In Adelaide, the extra 2 and 5, 20.55. Daily double 1 and 2, 4.15. In Brisbane, 7 and 6, the daily, $80.80. Provincial racing at Moe, 11 and 4, the extra, 466.50. Daily double 12 and 2, 118.70. Quadrella 7, 8, 2, 4, $3,582.15. That was a check of the doubles from around Australia and the way we saw racing at Moonee Valley yesterday. Back after this break with the greyhound racing action from this week. Back to